Okay, welcome everyone to our wallet developer uh, development and testing group for today, Tuesday, November 5th. And we've got a nice, we have everyone here on the call. Arvin, welcome. And do you have any updates to on the front end you'd like to show?
Yeah,
Okay,
let me share my screen.
okay, very good.
Uh, oh, I need to just log out right now because I just update my system. So,
Okay.
okay, it seems I need to add some authority about it, and I will join it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we can coordinate this with NetZipper, and maybe we can simplify this to NetZipper can add only one address, and we can distribute it between us.
Okay.
Yes, yes, and welcome again, Arvin. And I do have access, Tomislav, to that spreadsheet. I've never actually have given out any private keys, so but yeah, I just so you know, I do have access to that. Okay, so Arvin,
Can you see my screen?
yes,
Yes.
Okay. This week I just add this part about view your account and change your username and export provide key, type in your password, and then you can copy it to your clipboard or just export to the text file.
Yes.
That's it. And last week's so by now I just finished the whole export part, like mnemonic freeze. There's a same part, export to DSV, and so I just work on the balance part. So I need Thomas to just give me the check balance API so that I can show the balance part about RAV and the whole function. Oh, I just add another function. Oh, there's something. Okay, wait a minute. I add a function that you can clean your information, your user information in this part.
Nice.
In
Nice. That's
the
very useful.
browser. So when you need to clean your account information, you can just click it and click OK. And then your
and you will delete all the local storage, right?
Hey?
You will delete all the local storage.
Yeah. You can see in this part. Yeah. Let me show. Skip and log out. So and then clean. Here you can see there is still the user list, and here just the sign in part, and click OK. The user list is clean. So when you just type in wrong information or you want to clean your user information, so I think this function is useful. Yeah. So by now, so all the account management, I think, is finished. And the next part is about check balance, rev transfer, or connect different network like testnet or maybe local host network. I just leave a part about select network in this page. So maybe when we have more than one network, for example, test network, main network, or your local host Arnold, you can just choose what you want to connect in this page, like MeetMask, and that's it.
Okay.
This is whole part about this week, and I just try to make the token page part, but it's just a UI. It's a fake.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's this week's process. I think when Thomas finish the balance check API, I will finish the balance check function in
Cool.
this part. I think
Right.
maybe 1 or 2 weeks to finish the balance check.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice progress. Yeah. Now I'm working on this part that you said. So yeah, we will have this for tomorrow. I will present a demo on RChain Hangouts.
Oh, cool.
And I will let you know when I have a version that you can just take and implement.
Okay.
So
that's okay.
And NetZipper is not here, but I think we will have stable testnet that we can use wallet and test everything. And,
Okay. So maybe we need some accounts to test the My RChain Wallet.
Yeah, and this is exactly what Steve and I talked on the beginning. How can we very easily distribute revs for our testnet, right? So what I'm suggesting is that we bring just one rev address with all the revs for the community, and then we can say in each restart of the testnet or in this kind of situation we can just we can have like one deploy which will distribute to all of our addresses that we already have, right? So you can be sure that if testnet is restarted, you always have your revs for testing. Because now in the next release we will need to have revs for deploy, because now you can deploy without revs and everything works. But when cost accounting will be implemented, we will not be able to deploy without revs.
Now, these revs that we would be using, these wouldn't be official revs. They would just be test rev. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So it would be useful if on RChain Wallet we can somehow display to the user when it's on the testnet, when it's on the live network, right?
Yeah, maybe I will add a part in this place to show which network he can choose, like MetaMask.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you choose the network, you can like you can have some special indicator that this is like a testnet or.
Yeah, like MetaMask has this part like either network, clean, Rekinb, and or local host.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will add this feature next week.
Okay. Thank you, Arvin.
Cool.
Good. And so we're talking about how to manage and handle the test rev. So we're coming up with kind of a game plan on how we want to do that. Were we thinking about, a few weeks back to actually come up with an actual application, a test rep manager application, or what's the thought? And if that's something, is that a web-based app, or what's everyone's thoughts on that?
Yeah, and this can be also something very similar to RChain Wallet, right? Because
Okay.
we just need a list of rep addresses that we want to give the reps, right? So we can have
Oh,
some
maybe
simple application.
add a page that in development mode, he can just add some receive the test rate, maybe some page in the My RChain Wallet. He can just receive some test rep.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, maybe we can use My RChain Wallet and add this feature, this component of this
Yeah,
the test
maybe
ref
when
manager.
he choose the test network
Okay.
or the ref test network, he
Hmm.
I will show a component. He can just receive the test ref, and then he can just try to transfer the test ref, and in the mainnet or the other test net, he will didn't see this component.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
Now, uh, does there need to be a test rev manager, or rather an administrator, someone who I'm just thinking as far as
Yeah.
the administrator of the whole program, and does that person need to have a dashboard that they can look at to see what users have test rev, and being able to, I don't know what functionality they would have, but
Yeah.
do we
What
have a
what
need?
what
Go ahead.
what do you think if we just give all the members, some amount of reps for the test?
Okay.
Just to simplify, just you know,
Yeah, because I kind of like that decentralized type of approach, as opposed to having one individual or a group who's being the administrator. Okay, so that's kind of the goal then, is that there's no test rev manager. It's just, as a user, you can go, it's automated, and that you can just simply request test rev and through the My RChain Wallet dashboard. So
yeah. I mean,
that,
we need we need to be able to somehow connect when user wants rev on his address. So you as a member, you need to prove that you're a member. So this can be done through Google, right? Because we have Google accounts related to members,
okay.
or on the Discord, right? Because we know on the Discord who has the members role, it is a member. So
Yeah,
we
actually,
have,
I'm not. Hold, I'm sorry. So I don't know on Discord. So there's a difference between being a member and having done your KYC. Is that something that we should be concerned with, or not really? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm not sure for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one thing we know is that test rev has no monetary value. It's toy money.
Right. Right. So maybe
So
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
and I guess the goal, the objective is if we get it into more people's hands, then more people can test and help to kind of stress test the app. So
Yeah.
we'll kind of have it's probably, and so as far as what's the criteria, I guess there's do we want to have it to where anyone who has the My RChain Wallet can get access to test rev. That's certainly one scenario. Or another scenario is we can limit it to just RChain RChain members. But I think if the goal is to stress or test the wallet, if it's in more people's hands, so if it's just anybody has access to test rev, I think maybe that's a preferred method. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'd like to limit it to people who are members of RChain in good
Okay.
standing on the Discord channel.
Okay.
If it's public, there could be, and I guess it would go to help stress test, but there could be a lot of, ill-meaning people out there.
Right. We open ourselves up for vulnerabilities.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we should also have in mind that I don't think that we should spend a lot of time to create a manager, because the RChain is the manager. So if I get the reps, I can send it to anyone, because So yeah, we can have maybe small amount of people that have reps, and just send to others when they want it, because RChain is the manager.
okay.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because
That's a good point.
we can create a deploy with all valid Discord IDs that can receive reps, for example, and then we can just send deploy to transfer reps to some address if some Discord ID request, and if this Discord ID is in this deploy, we will transfer the reps. So I'm just thinking, how can we use RChain as much as possible, without doing this in some other languages, because RChain is the ultimate manager.
Agreed. Ned, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of think we should also run this past like Ian. But I agree with what Thomas Love said.
Yeah, and okay. So just to kind of cover our bases, what I'll do is once this video becomes available, I'll just bring this discussion to the attention of Ian Bloom, so he can just kind of be aware of what we're doing, and make sure there's no issues with any RChain policies. So Ian Bloom, Ian is more of the central person for making sure everything is done appropriately. It's following RChain policy. Everything is being done according to the bylaws, kind of the overseer of activities, so that nothing is goes awry. So I'll make a point to do that. But as far as I can tell, I mean I'm in agreement that make RChain the do what it's supposed to do, the platform. So okay.
We can create a multi-sig vault, and Ian can be one of the
Oh, okay, even better.
The one who can
so yeah, I
the final signature.
I even like. I mean, it keeps getting better and better. So having that capability makes it. Yeah, I think with that he should be okay with our approach.
Because
okay.
we need to test multi-sig wallet also, right?
Okay.
Because this is the first step when what is the difference between normal RChain wallet and multi-sig? What we are doing now, we are talking about wallet that is connected to address or a private key. But multi-sig vault is a little different, because it's created from a forgeable name. So multi-sig wallet doesn't have a private key associated.
Okay.
So the procedure is a little different, because you don't know address in that sense. You have a forgeable name.
Okay.
So we definitely need to test this, and I'm not sure in which way integrate in a wallet, but yeah.
Okay.
I think Mike Stay has finished work on that, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Good. Okay, and the other issue that we talked about last week was an offline wallet. So once we get My RChain Wallet done, we'll make progress with the test Rev Manager feature. Is an offline wallet, is that still something we want to consider?
Yeah, Arvin, you said you made a page that can work as normal HTML file that you can just run from your disk and everything will work, right?
Yeah. I can just try. I think this can be done.
So we don't. Maybe you don't have to use your time now, but we can test this later. And
Yeah, let me try. Wait a minute.
Usually problem can be with relative URLs, but this can be fixed.
Oh, the URL is changed.
Yeah, maybe you don't have relative URLs, or I'm not sure what is your bundler and how your bundler is handling.
Oh, maybe I
URLs.
need to do some research about the offline wallet.
But this is not priority for now, so
Right.
just keep that in mind.
Yeah, and I don't want to introduce something that's going to take away from the main focus. So I'm just kind of reviewing the items that we had talked about in the past. So among us, we kind of have an order of events, right? So we know, okay, we want to get My RChain Wallet, the up and running and then connected, and then work on the multi-sig feature. So that's kind of the main focus. And then as that kind of gets accomplished, then we move into we added the test rev feature and some of those components. And then once all of that is done and we're happy and we're testing out the wallet, and then maybe at that time we can continue to discuss the offline wallet. But those are, I think, the three kind of the three items
Okay.
of
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And,
after I finish the web part, maybe I can transfer it to the Chrome extension like MetaMask, because they are all JS. They are the same. So after
Yeah.
I transfer it to the for example Chrome extensions, it can be more safer. Oh, by the way, last week I just checked the where the MetaMask saves his data. It was on this page.
Mm-hmm.
His local storage.
mm,
He has some storage, some data saved in here. Oh, where did it? Maybe. Oh.
I think you can go to this page on right click. Let me see.
I just
can you
found
go
it
to
in
inspect
the
Okay.
in his desk. It showed the where did it get the crypt data? And where did in the I remember in the FNQ part for the
We can also take a look in the source. I didn't look. I was mostly interested in this signing part, but yeah. But you are saying in local storage, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that it seems this is this one,
Yeah.
and it has saved this part. You can copy your Word data in the background MetaMask configure, and then paste it into this and this script. It's saved in the local storage of this extension. So I
This is
think,
exactly the same what you are doing.
yeah,
Right?
the same I saved the data. We both encrypt it in the local storage. Let me try. Maybe I can try another. In this part, I just in dev mode. Maybe I can try it in the. Oh, it seems failed. Yeah. Maybe after I finish, I will look about how I can try the offline mode. You can just save the page into your disk and then view it in your browser like Era.
Are you using
I know.
Webpack or?
Yeah, this one can just save in the disk and then open offline. I will do some research after I finish the 4 parts.
I had a problem with Parcel he was replacing all the URLs with the root, you know, with the slash. So you know that is not correct for the file.
Oh,
so
maybe
I'm not sure what the Webpack. Maybe you have the similar problem. You know, your CSS is from the root, and when you open the file, you don't have the root. So
maybe I will make some research after I finish the web part. So I think after do some research, I will find some solution. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you.
Are you planning to put this all on the GitHub? You know, we said that that can be open source, everything. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Nice.
Good. See how we're doing on
Yeah,
time.
I wanted to say that I will also create some example for extension, for Chrome extension. So
Yeah.
you know, you can see how can we done this, because my intention is more like to add some kind of a button on for example YouTube, so you can, you know, do
I will
something,
check.
you know.
Yeah.
So Tabaslav, you want to build it right into the browser like MetaMask?
Yeah, exactly. So and you can have connection to MetaMask. So what I have in mind is, for example, you want to pay or gives someone for some video on YouTube. You know, and you can have with this extension, you will have the button. When you click, it will connect to your MetaMask, and you know you will make signing, and then this extension will send to RChain.
Oh, that's great. So that's like a you know, a tipping application.
Yeah.
Oh no, that would be great. We would really, that would be great, because I know other coins have that. I know Ripple has that, and I guess Ethereum, they have ways that you could tip.
Yeah. And with this extension, we can easily. I want to create some very simple template that you can just create your own and say, okay, now I have my own extension for YouTube or whatever.
Oh, that's great. So you're going to create the template. Oh, so maybe Arvin could add that to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I can build the extension on your template.
Yeah, and my goal with this this MetaMask connection, I don't want to just create, this is how can you doing this, because you can use Ethereum libraries, you can create your own. So I'll create multiple ways. How can you do it? So you can see what best suits for your project. That's the idea.
Great.
Cool.
This is great to keep adding these use cases, for different ways to use the currency. So that's tremendous. All right. Well, we still have another 10 minutes or so, but we don't necessarily have to use all that time. Arvin, you're doing a tremendous job building the front end. We really appreciate it. So I think we've kind of have what our tasks are lined up for the next week or so. So did anyone have any final thoughts or any questions or anything they want to bring up? Okay, so we'll meet back here next week, and we'll get an update on how everything's going, and we'll just keep moving right along.
Yeah, and I will post updates on the wallet channel. So
very good. Good. And once again, if anyone has any questions or needs to reach out, get some help with something in Discord on the wallet channel, that's the perfect place to do that. And I'll try to remember before the meeting is to post it's Jim's Zoom room, this link to connect to this meeting. I forgot today, but it's always in this Zoom room, but I'll try to remember to post the link for next Tuesday as well.
Thanks.
Very good. All right. Well, thanks everyone. Have a great day, and keep on building that wallet. So have a good day.
Good. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
everybody.